Hey folks, welcome to Market Technical Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Thursday, November 12th, 2009. Well, folks, we are seeing some selling on Wall Street today. The volume is relatively light, although every time we are seeing selling, you are seeing the volume picking up. Now, the markets are just off the lows of the day here. You're just having small bear flags by small bear flag occur, with then a little bit drop, and then another bear flag, and then another little bit of a drop. But again, across the board, the markets are lower today. The Dow is down 62 points, the Nasdaq is down about 10, and the S&P 500 is down about 7.5. That's basically 0.6% across the board, whether you look at the Nasdaq, S&P, or Dow. Now, the key about today, folks, what is so important about today? Well, again, the master level, and this is something that we've talked about, folks, the Great Wall of China has held up again. And that's what's been so key, folks. The analysis that In the Money Stocks has done, that I have done, my chief market strategist partner, Nick Santiago, has done, continues to be dead on. Now, those of you that were in the video or watched even the free video yesterday, I divulged that I did pick up a position. That position I did not give out in that free video because it's for our premium members, but along with other positions that we picked up, all on the short side of this market, right into that Great Wall of China. Now, here's the Great Wall, this line to this line. And yesterday we popped above it and then came right back below. And that's just telling you right there that this wall is not ready to give up yet on the upside. And as we came up here, taking the shorts on the market, which were long ETFs, utilizing that beautifully right there. For instance, EDZ picking that up at 535 yesterday. It has now hit a high of 575 currently. That's a 40-cent gain, folks. 40-cent gain just by holding it less than a day, full trading day, as we basically picked it up yesterday and have it still today. Now, again, understanding that, folks, that's basically 7% gain, almost 8% gain, looking for at least 10%, possibly even more on that. But again, it just goes to show you, understanding the technical levels here, you can utilize them to just make money after money after money. Just utilize it to profit and keep profiting. So again, that's a nice call from yesterday. We talked about picking up some SRS yesterday at the highs, along with FAZ, you name it, all that stuff was out there to our premium members, whether you're in the Research Center or whether you're in the chat room. Now, and again, by the way, this Great Wall of China has been the best call. This has basically been the call of the month, last month as well, as we utilized it to make significant profits. Last time we went up there, we hit it and we shorted the market, and the market in the SPY dropped 7 points from 110 and change all the way down to 103. This time, we'll see how it goes. We have to look at price, pattern, and time. Right now, we're in the money on the shorts that we took as well at these highs right up here near the Great Wall of China, right up in this area. You even had a second chance to do it today, and then the market has cascaded down 85 cents on the SPY. So where's this market going? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about in tonight's video. So you have to be on top of that, folks. If you're not part of the Research Center, you're missing out. I mean, it's just way too much. Just alone, this one EDZ call, even if you bought 1,000 shares, it just paid for about, I don't know, 6 months to a year of the Research Center. I mean, that's how easy it is to just make up what it is, $49.99 a month. And that one call, when I posted it on the Hot Charts and Alerts and gave it to the chat room yesterday, 1,000 shares of a $5 company, and already you're up 40 cents, $400 at $50 a pop. That's 8 months worth of Research Centers right there for that one call. And that's not to mention the 40-minute nightly videos. You have the Hot Charts and Alerts. You have the Pro Trader Watch List. You have the technical tactics. You have the hidden gems, the daily market report, all inclusive. No brainer. I mean, it just almost makes me silly how more people are involved, although we have a huge growing group every day, which is great. But in any case, as you can see, guys, the market is down here, coming back down. You don't have a lot of support down here. There's a little minor support right here at the 109.20 level, but if you take out this low, you should go right here to 109. 109 will be support, and then afterwards, the big level you'll be watching for is 108.75. Why? Because it's also the 200 moving average. The white trend line here and then the 200 moving average together, that continues to be a very good level. That happens to be at 108.75. So your levels on the downside, minor level at 109.20. If you get through that, 109. If you get through that, 108.75. Now on the upside, folks, what I like about this market now is that you have broken below the 50 and the 20 moving average on the intraday, and those will work as significant resistance points. 20 moving average, 50 moving average, master lower Great Wall of China level right here at 109.65. They're all together, so that's going to be a good resistance area at this point. On a pop into that pop, probably a good shorting opportunity for a scalp intraday. Now, as I say, folks, these videos are geared just towards the intraday because we don't divulge the nightly analysis video stuff. That's if you want to be a Research Center subscriber or a chat room, you get all that type of stuff. But again, that's why I just focus on this. But everything I go over, price pattern times, that's all equivalent on all time frames, and we do cover all the other time frames in the nightly analysis videos, as well as all the key levels in the daily market report on gold, oil, the dollar, the 10-year, you name it. It's all taken care of in that video and in the daily market report, along with a lot of other things out there. Now, again, a couple other things to watch on this market, guys. I want to flip over to the 60-minute chart. This will give you a good view. Look at this. Great Wall of China. See this right up here? That's your Great Wall. Look at that. You tried to get above it. You made a new high. You actually have a beautiful double top possibly in play there. And then look at the market pull back today. Beautiful little bit of a pullback there coming all the way back down. So you can see how well this is working out again, folks, after we rallied all the way back up. And you could actually make a case that on the daily chart you have a little bit of a double top there. We did pierce it, which I love because it takes all the amateurs out of the trade. And that's the key, guys. The only way a trade is going to work out is if the institutions are on the right side and the amateurs are not. That's basically the way the market works. Always remember that. The little money loses, big money wins. That's why it's so imperative that you're on the side of no hype within the money stocks, as we're able to give you the key levels to watch and understand. Remember that. Be on the side of the institutions. That's what we're able to do by using our technical methodology points, psychology methodology points, all that stuff. In addition, there's the methodology webinar this weekend where we're going to go into key counts, key time frame counts. That's this weekend, folks. You need to be involved in that. That is more stuff. I don't even cover a lot of that stuff in the nightly videos. I go over it briefly, but not in depth to where I'm going to teach it to you. That's where the methodology webinar that's this Saturday comes into play. Join on that at Education Seminars and Webinars link on the In the Money Stocks website. In addition, you can join any of the pages of the Research Center. It's all included. You get access to everything. Chat room is a separate service as well, which is just fantastic. All right. So again, market is ticking up here. You're into a minor resistance point right here. You can see it right here. If you get above, the big one is going to be right here at 109.68. 109.68 will be the big level to watch. Above that, you have the 50 moving average, and then above that, you have 110.35, which again is the upper range of the Great Wall of China. Know your levels, folks. In addition, you can add a new trend line into your charts. I'll do this with you guys right now. Take this line, scalp it down. If we ever rallied up into this line, see how you're connecting the two pivot highs? That would be another resistance level to watch on the short side of this market. All right, folks, that's all for today. Come join the Research Center. Come join the chat room if you want. If you have an hour a day, that's worth it just for an hour a day. And then obviously the webinars this weekend, you want to be on top of that. We will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll see you in the Research Center video tonight. Take care.